What's up, guys? I'm back, and it's nighttime, obviously very dark, and it's clear though, so there's no clouds, which makes for perfect conditions for shooting a new target today called the Ring Nebula. And this is basically an expanding ring of gas and dust left over from when a star exploded a long time ago. And it's very pretty, lots of different colors, and a neat shape too. And through a really good telescope, you could even see the white dwarf left over from when the star exploded. So the Ring Nebula is kind of a difficult target for a few reasons. First of all, it's really far away. It's 2,500 light years away, and that makes it really dim. So we won't be able to see it through the telescope, even if I'm looking with my eye, and definitely not through a camera. So we're basically gonna have to go through the sky taking test shots until we could maybe see a little blur from where it is, and then we could kind of center on that and start shooting. We definitely won't be able to see that white dwarf in the center, but I am hoping that we could see a little smudge where it is, and maybe if we get lucky, it'll look like a ring. And yeah, those are kind of our goals for today. So if we want to have any luck in actually shooting the Ring Nebula, we have to know where exactly in the sky it is. So here's a picture that I just took of directly overhead, and the Ring Nebula is in a constellation called Lyra. And I'll put lines over the constellation right now so you guys know what it looks like. It's supposed to represent a harp. And basically, if you look at the brightest star called Vega, and you go to the two stars farthest away from it, the Ring Nebula is almost directly in between those two stars. Alright, so it's 2 days later, but the skies are finally clear again, and we're going to keep shooting the Ring Nebula. So I kind of just eyeballed the positioning of the telescope to where I think the nebula should be in the sky, but we can't really check whether we're right through here, through the camera, because everything's just too dim. Like, you can't see anything in this viewfinder. So we have to take a test shot through the camera, which is like maybe a 10-second exposure shot, just to make everything really bright. And if we see a little smudge there, we'll know that is probably the nebula, and we could just keep shooting there. But I'm probably gonna have to take a picture, then re-aim the telescope a bit, take a picture, and keep doing that until we eventually find it. All right, here goes our first test shot through the camera. And hopefully we see a little smudge, but I doubt we'll get it on our first try. All right, so no way, guys, right there, that's it. That little smudge down there, I'm 100% sure that's the Ring Nebula, because it doesn't look like a star. You see how all the stars look like little streaks? That smudge is the Ring Nebula. So we just got super lucky and happened to get the Ring Nebula in our very first test shot. So I honestly can't believe it, but I'm not complaining, so I'll just make sure to get that nebula right in the center of the telescope frame, and then we'll just keep shooting. Guys, take a look at that. Right now, I was just outside taking a picture, and I just saw the ISS fly over a tree right there. Here you can see the telescope right there, and up there is the ISS. It is so bright right now. That's why you can't see any other stars except for that. It's like, it's easily the brightest thing in the sky right now. It's just soaring. I'm keeping my camera like still relative to the sky, and you can see how fast it's moving through the frame. And it's a beautiful sight. So as I was looking at the ISS, I completely lost the Ring Nebula. Like, it went out of my field of view. So it took me a while, but I did manage to find it again and get it pretty close to the middle of the frame. So you'll see in a second. Right there, that's the Ring Nebula. So I'm just gonna take maybe, actually first I have to lower the exposure time, because those stars are looking a lot like streaks instead of, you know, stars. And that's because as the Earth turns over the 5 seconds that I'm taking the picture, the star is moving through the telescope field of view. So I'm just gonna lower the exposure time to like 1 second, and then, you know, just take a whole bunch of pictures, and you know, we'll go back inside and stack them after. Good news, guys, we got a solid 30 shots in without a single cloud coming and, you know, blocking off anything. So really a perfect, you know, shooting night. And before I go inside, I want to make kind of like a tradition on this channel of shooting a new constellation at the end of each video. So I'm thinking that today I'll start off by shooting Cassiopeia, because it's really high up in the sky right now. So I know you guys can't see it through my phone camera, but I will grab the camera from inside of the telescope and just aim it at that portion of the sky without attaching it to anything, and hopefully get a nice artistic shot of that constellation. I don't have a camera tripod, but this improvised setup with the mulch here and the wood here actually aims the camera in the perfect position to be looking at Cassiopeia. So I'm gonna put up the picture of it right now. Guys, I am in the middle of stacking these photos. I still have the USB in the computer, but this is coming along so well. I think it actually might be one of probably my best deep sky shot yet. You can already see, I haven't even curved it yet, but you can already see a ring there. And I think that's just crazy. So let's go ahead and, make that stamp real quick. And then let's curve it. All right, time for the big reveal. I just finished curving it, and right there, you can see that ring so clearly right in the middle. I'm not sure if you could actually see that it's a ring, but it's definitely like a circle. And, we know from looking at Hubble pictures of this and stuff that it is indeed a ring. But I think this is a very clear picture, so I'm super happy with it. And yeah, that's it for this video, and see you guys next time.